Welcome everybody to more AP games. We're here playing Ash of Gods Redemption on the channel. A great little turn-based strategy game. If it's your first time here on the channel, so glad to have you. Hopefully you enjoy yourself enough to hit like, subscribe, and check out some of the other stuff on the channel. So we're continuing on here. Oh, sorry. For those of you who keep coming back and keep watching over and over, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support on the channel. You guys are the best. You rock. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into some battles, hopefully, right? All right, let's get to it. So we are here at the burial stockade, burial stockade, and the southern in me. I've lived in the south for too long, guys. Burial stockade, and we've got all these different ways that we can go through the to try and get to Marshwatch. Frog Bastion. Heretic Chapel. Ooh, that sounds interesting. No one's ever been able to enter despite its doors always being open. Let's go that way. Alright, yeah, let's do this reckless path. Let's go to the Heretic Chapel. That sounds interesting, right? That sounds like a good place for us to go. Nutty Hermit's Hut. Wow. We're gonna give into the curse. We're at 76%? That's so high. Like, I feel like we're gonna have to, I don't know, I feel like we're gonna run out of the ability to take the curse into ourselves. Nothing has changed in the Ashen Wastelands for hundreds of years, but now everything feels different. There's a bitter taste in your mouth, like you've inhaled some smoke, but there's none to be seen. There's only an ashen valley, gray grass, and gray sky. What's causing the sting in your throat? Where did this feeling come from? You need to make camp. Ache dismounts, carefully ties and bridles the bridle to a branch. Are you by chance turning into an abomination? What happened to your eyes? They're black. Or have your pupils consumed your eyeballs? What about my eyes? Say it's a delusion. You rub your eyes, which you don't seem like your own, and suddenly feel invigorated. This is an enchanted place, Ache. It has a lot of surprises in store. Some people claimed to have spreaded tails and horns, but when they crossed the wasteland, they were back to normal. Ache feels his head in panic, and all but checks inside his breeches. I don't understand. The eyes are one thing. Even I've heard something like that. But horns and a tail? Count me out of such adventures, he says. You nod to Ache and try to understand what's happening to you. You never consider your body being out of control. Probably the effect of the curse. Maybe it's because the hand turned black. I agree. Alright. Up to the Heretic Chapel. Yeah, something interesting. Oh, the Ashen Wasteland seems hostile from the very beginning. But after a while, it makes presence known in a very peculiar way. Your headache is replaced with muscle cramps, sweat, and an odd feeling of power straightening your shoulders. You had the same feeling when you visited this place many years ago. The Wasteland wasn't the Wasteland back then. You had two companions named Rask and Orkin. They used to call themselves Churlin and Zong. Zong! What a good name. Somehow you avoided their fate. Only one became bound to the Veil of Mercy. The other became bound to his body. Now you're also bound to your body because of a curse. Pay attention to your condition, dwell upon the memory, or use strength to drive the memories away. Let's pay attention to our condition. Regardless of what happened here many years ago, what happens now is more important. The Reaping seems to be tearing up around the Poison Valley in search of the lost men here. Catching anyone with even a small amount of power. There's no men here, though. Thanks to Orkin, it was repurposed into several knives. Oh, its remains hang in the air like fine weightless ash, turning the lands around the wasteland. Okay, so that means that Orkin destroyed the men here that was here and used that to create the daggers. Very interesting. Only 2 of 14 knives remain. You held one of them not so long ago, and Orkin owns the other. He complained about the knife being stolen from him the last time you spoke, but Orkin is a cunning man. He may have lied. He could have given away, but to whom? There aren't many people he trusts. Rask refused the knife back then. When he realized he'd remain a short old man forever, he decided it didn't concern him. He thought that going into battle naked was foolish. When everyone else was wearing armor, your blackened arm makes you feel naked now. Very interesting. So we didn't actually get into the chapel, but we did learn some interesting lore about Ash of Gods. That's what I like. There's so many places here, and they each have these little bits of lore that you can piece out. Alright, you see a triple men here rising above the step. You and your friends freeze in your trek. There are reapers on the other side. 5 of them. Dorpkal, whose clutches you left 300 years ago. Atrak, Tipibar, Adna, and Childau. They move toward you as everyone around them falls. Their power makes it difficult to stand. You won't even be able to strike them. You've lost. You can only retaliate with your death. There's no other way to channel your power against the Reapers. You exchange glances and unsheathe the sacred knives. You're strong enough for this. You raise the knife, and an arrow immediately pins your hand to your body, so we're reliving the past. More arrows follow, piercing your flesh. The last thing you see is Dorpkal's evil grimace. Reminisce, change the memories, awaken it. Let's change the memories. That sounds interesting. You keep your eyes open through sheer willpower. You do the thing you never managed 700 years ago during the Battle of Drowsy Deep. You leave your body. You leave it there, lying with the holy dagger clenched in its hand, and rise into the sky. Not only can you see the battlefield is clear of Reapers, but also Terminum shakes with earthquakes and calamity. A big fiery crack nearly tears it apart. The remaining narrow valley appears to be your liability. Your death would have made the abyss complete. Yet it claimed many other deaths. You hear a strange voice, for some reason female, whispering in your ear, "How are you better than us?" Reminisce. It feels like you're wiggling out of a cocoon. The night sky above you. Everything is silent. The pain is tearing your body apart, and it's time to leave it and find another. But you hesitate. There's a stone knife in your hand. It's curiously cold and soothing. You roll onto your back, breaking some of the arrows stuck in your body, and lose consciousness again. You lose consciousness several times while trying to remove the strange gray arrows from your chest one by one. They seem to disintegrate as soon as you grab them. You sit and grit your teeth to avoid shouting. The 12 stone figures that look more like weather-beaten vandal pillars than your friends are slowly turning to ash. Oh. Ash of Gods. Maybe that's where the name of the game comes from. Wolves howl somewhere in the distance. The smell of blood and smoke is in the air. The healers roam around, trying to figure out who's still alive by poking the bodies with the stick. However, the sight of 12 figures crumbling to dust is the most important thing. You should remember that, and coughing up blood at their feet, you wake up. "You're the one to doze off, all right," Ake says, aggravated. "You could have fallen and broken your neck. Well, at least your cheeks have some color. Did you just get enough sleep? It helps. Ain't that the truth?" All right, so we can go Marsh Road or Rogue Path. The road running between Ash and Swap, okay, or Rogue Path. Let's just take the Marsh Road. Let's just take a nice long Marsh Road. We tried the Heretic Chapel. Oh, ooh. You open your eyes and shiver, as if waking from a daydream. Feels like you've returned to the dim and distant past. You can see the sky of the long parish Calls. Cals? Fields and hills around you, light stream beneath your feet, and connect to a wide river. Alright, your Lord and Master Shepherd stands before you. Dorpkal looks at you with reproach and shakes his head. "Are you prepared, Blance? The divine power descends into me, so now I will enter you. Stay if you wish. I permit you to watch. In any case, I think you should see what you've created with your own hands." Refuse. Clench your fists and raise them to your fingers, half transparent but strong and young. You look at the Reaper and shake your head, his lips stretched to a thin smile as he begins to speak. For now, he's just talking. "Just as I serve the gods, you serve me. Just as I am the god's messenger, you are mine. Do what I say and obey in the name of the five-headed and the five-throned. Do and obey, do and obey. Use your strength to wake up. Flex every muscle and break free from the heavy dream. You swallow the blood flowing from your bitten lips. Breathing becomes erratic. You have no strength left, and your hand feels like it was carved from a piece of river ice." Oh, shoot. Ake is amazed. "How plastered did you get?" he says. "Yeah, I was drunk out of my mind." Alright, why were you shouting like that? There's even a single abomination around here. It's headed this way. "I'm already here, Ake," you say. "Pay no attention, it's just a bad dream, nothing more." Alright, continue on the Marsh Road. Interesting. So we were enslaved to Dorpkal of some sort? I'm not really sure. Alright, we're gonna give into the curse as much as we're able to, because that's what we're supposed to do. But realistically, we can only do it one more time before we die. Before the curse power is at 100. Wow. The wasteland keeps pressuring you. Your head feels like it's going to burst. You make camp and step away from the firelight to have a closer look at your fingers. For a moment, they seem semi-transparent. Oh, how you missed the feeling of flight. This is your third body. You took it from a mad Burkanan boy and sent his confused spirit to the altar of gods. You've been looking after his body since then. Wow. So you have to displace the soul of the human in order to Ugh, man, that's weird. Alright, you look for your second body. You took your second body from an injured warrior. You failed to heal him. Grief for his dead kinsman killed him faster than his grave wound. At least you learned what love was. You took your first body from a well-knit commander. Well, almost. You couldn't get rid of his spirit in the end, so you had to give up on his body. It seems that he's the one the wasteland wants. Reminisce. I feel like trying to force it is going to cause me to take even more curse power. When the power of the gods saved you from dying cows, your spirit began to wither without the divine presence. Like a parasite, you had to claim the first body you came across. He was a sturdy warrior from somewhere in the mountains. It seemed he lost his entire squad in an abyss that suddenly appeared. You tried jumping from cliffs several times to end your lives together. In the end, you had to leave his body on the blood-spattered stones. Your thoughts have led you back to this mountain where everything started, where you can see this warrior again. Join the battle! Others appear near the warrior. Who are they? His old squad? You're not the one to blame for their deaths, but the wasteland doesn't care if you're guilty. It found the images in your conscience and immediately manifested them. You remember the mountains, and this is what you get. Another battle, I think. Alright, let's get the sparks going. And we've got 4 skill points. Damage to quick strike, plus 3 damage to devouring blow, damage to circular hit, energy. You know what? Let's just go with energy gain. For now. We'll see. Alright, yeah, man, our stats are really low. Alright, let's just go over here and we'll target these guys to start. So, of course, mental blast every turn. And then you can't reach us. So if we move here, we're good. And then let's do a fire blade. Damage everybody. Good stuff. Man, we've only got 9 attacks. That's rough. Alright. So let's do, of course, a mental blast. And circular hit deals 18, so it'll kill this guy and not the other. You know what? Let's just wait here. We're okay. We're not in a rush. We're not in a hurry. Again, we got ourselves a mental blast. If I move up this way, these guys will be able to get me. 18 damage increases. You know, again, we are just not in a rush, guys. Just not in a rush. Mental blast on one of the archers. And this will do 18 damage. May as well, right? Alright. Monk comes up. He's probably going to heal his buddy. Yep. And then we should be able to... Mental blast. Alright. Fire blade to kill at least one of them. That'll buff our attack. There we go. So, of course, mental blast every turn. Bada bing, bada boom. And then let's just go ahead and take out the monk. There it is. Alright. Gain some more attack. Can't hit me. Yep. We've got a couple turns until... let's do this. Mental blast. Okay, so he's dead. And then big boy here, we can take out with our devouring strike. Gain our energy back. One archer will hit me. Here, the other one. Yeah, it's not a big deal. We're fine. We'll be fine. There we go. Fire blade. Nice. Bada bing. Bada. A boom. Another victory for Hopper. Skill point. After the fight, you come to your senses in the wasteland. This place is starting to annoy you. Too much chaotic magic keeps attacking your mind here. You hope to leave it behind soon. I agree. Let's get out. Let's get out of this place. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird, guys. Alright. Marsh Road. Let's continue onwards. Man, I'm not happy about how much this curse has progressed. You approach the Marsh Watch, making your way to the local inn. You leave Ache to tend to the horses. You should eat, but you're not hungry. So you crave some respite. At some point, you doze off. What comes is like a vivid dream. Alright. Old but spry woman. She opens the door, smiling, nodding in satisfaction. Unda! I bet you're Unda. She looks like a crone, but moves like a woman in her prime. Sitting beside you, she takes a book from your bag and flips through it. You try to speak, but the words can't escape. Close your eyes, trying to remember where you've seen her before. Darkness slowly consumes everything. Rask! Churlin! Our buddy Churlin. Alright. Someone grabs you by the shoulders, waking you. Glad to see you, Blance, he says. Surprised, though. I was wondering who's been casting somnolent spells over the inn's roof. You have insomnia or something? You finally realize you've been awake and you're awake, you come to your senses. Someone's sorcery is at work here. Realizing you've been hexed, you scramble to get your bag. The book is gone. Uh-oh. How could they trick me like that? I dreamt of a hag rummaging through my things and flipping through my book, but it was no dream. The book is missing. Did you not encounter anyone on the stairs? Come on, Churlin, my apologies. I haven't seen any hag on the inn stairs. I've arrived after the spell dissipated. Where are you off to, Blance? And not alone, I see. Been accepted into a royal service, have you? Alright, you stayed too far from home by happenstance either, have you? You don't simply travel for the sake of it, do you? You rarely step outside your shop, especially in reef time. Now's the time. I've actually been looking for you, Blance. It's clear that seeing the crone in your dream is no coincidence. Though an odd one, she wields great power. Who is she? Although I've got a hunch she might be the Unda everyone's talking about. Yeah, Unda slash, not Philia. Chilla. Yeah. Something's Unda's so old, it's surprising she still lives. It's as if this hag only pretends to be Unda. The crone herself looks like a woman in her prime. Stone bracelets, serpent grays, I've heard of her, calls herself Chilla. There it is. Maybe she's like us, not human. You should be aware that a name is only a garment. Take it off, if you will, and it loses all meaning. I've been considering this from all angles. All those who could be this crone died in the same battle which gave you your arrow scars. I've got no more ideas, no clues. Huh. Why do you need me? You should already know this. Some old witch told me I could find you in these lands. That you searched for me. Should that fail, catastrophe may follow. Cut the mind games. My head aches, even without your riddles. How does the witch compel you? I don't... Alright. I've had so many thoughts lately. Got a job as an intendant in Opacum. Guided wagons through the marsh road. I thought I'd keep quiet and survive the reaping, but no, trouble found me again. From now on, we travel together, he says. Alright. At least there's some good news. Happy to see you, Churlin. Happy having you tag along is always nice. Alright. What power? If I know the secret of her power, I would also possess it. Fair enough. Her clairvoyance is on par with your Emma. Her sorcery matches that of a High Umbra, and she's as persuasive as Dorpcall. She's definitely not allied with the High Umbra of the North. I've already realized that a new player has joined the game. Corazon is seriously concerned about that. Seems like she's the one who managed to hold back the reaping. This is a very powerful old hag, then. Very powerful witch, whatever she may be. I don't care about that Corazon scoundrel. Who knows if the reaping is truly receding. What if she's not saving us, but seasoning us for the frying pan? There's something special about her, as if holds some hidden threads. Alright. Let's get going. You take off your glove, show the blackened hand. Churlin observes it with interest. His breath becomes heavier. He's trying to place its smell. Where'd you get that nasty thing? Why is it on your hand? What purpose? Is it breathing? Still haven't lost your aptitude, huh? Got this nasty stuff in Albius, near your shop. Some cunning crone left it. Now I'm in Roman Burkina trying to piece together a smell to cure me, among other things. Following Lo Brenin, are you? She just met her father by the Marsh Watch and left, trying to save her brother. What's your aim? My goal is to survive, save as you. So he's the one who's attached to his body. Oh, I clicked accidentally. Should I be asking that question? Are you the one who's supposed to impart key words to me? Don't know what that old hag stole from you, but I've also seen her, not just in real life. In dreams too, she sews something into my hand. In one of those dreams, it burns and won't subside unless you read it. Alright, so what does it say? And with every step, your burden shall become heavier, for you carry it for many, and their number increases still. The writings vanished. Such a relief. What do the words mean? I don't know. Need to think this through. I won't be staying in the inn. Alright. By the way, just remind me, call me Hopper, and you are Rask, a store owner for Albius. Of course, you were the only one to notice the magical veil of dreams cast over the inn in Churlin's rather Rask's appearance. For everyone else, it's business as usual. Seems like Ake is done preparing and is ready to continue onward. You don't have to introduce Rask to your companions. They know the shopkeeper from Albius. However, everyone is surprised to find him in the middle of nowhere, more so that he's going to accompany you from now on. As you exit, Rask pulls you aside, looking mysterious. Seems like he's got something important for you. More chatting. Lots of talking this episode. Hopper, I haven't told you everything. Thorn Brenin's daughter was waiting for him when he arrived. Me too. It was the old woman who brought his daughter here after all. There was also Philia, a girl from Ursus. I asked to watch Gleda until Thorn... I was asked to watch until Thorn got there. Headstrong girl. So Philia just headed to Opacum, and the old woman decided to cross the marches. I was sure I'd never see her again, but then Thorn headed west with his daughter, and the hag was in the dreams. Okay. Figured there's no point in trying to comprehend the message. I should only relay it to you. Alright. She mentioned you by name, even call you Blance instead of Hopper. Ooh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. There's probably not many people that know his true name. You need to venture west and keep in mind that even a scoundrel can be useful. It's not much to go on. Is that it? Was there at least another word? Must I solve riddles again? Life's a big riddle, isn't it? Alright, real trial lies in Frigga, or somewhere nearby, and that it spells certain doom for you. Alright.
The voices of those nearest and dearest still echo in your mind. You rush into battle as if you were late for a meeting.
Alright, so we're back into Thorn's story. And I honestly forget where we are with Thorn. We are in Marsh. Oh, okay, so we just got here with... So, yeah. I got it. I got it now. Okay, so we can go Marsh Road, Secret Pathway, or Berry Path. Ooh, Berry Path could be fun. We could also go to Hyborg, or the... You know what? Let's go to the Warden's Mansion. Maybe I should go on to Hyborg. That seems like it would have been important. You mistake a woodland path for the road you need to take. Trying to find your way back, you run into a company of NCs. They seem like setting up a trap. And didn't expect company Woodside. The abominations have no horses, so you can choose to ride away. Otherwise, dismount and fight. We are definitely going to fight. Loyalty increased. Andra. And loyalty increased. Foshta. Andra and Foshta. Loyalty increased. Andra and Foshta. Loyalty increased. Ramlin. Wow. Everybody really likes my decision. Ramlin, Andra, Foshta, Thorn, Gleda, and Brett. This is who we've got currently. Okay. Any other useful items? I think that we're good. So let's, do we have any more... Do we have any more spells? Just for destruction. No, I think we're good. Alright, let's get to it. Time to fight. Another battle. Let battle be joined. Alright, what do we got here? Bunch of swordsmen and one healer dude. None of the guys that'll burn us down real quick. Alright, so we are going to enter from this side with Thorn. Just come right in here and slam these guys right away. We've got Ramlin for backup. Put him there. We will flank with... let's flank with Gleda and our archer, Brett. And we'll use the sisters here to support the main force, that is. Okay. Of course, we want to use Touch of Chaos to begin. Get us a little more energy, but more importantly, get somebody here. Ah, Ramlin gets all the attack. That's very powerful, because his buffs are going to be very, very strong. Alright, and... Wow, Ramlin just got double buffed. What does his damage do? 44 energy damage. Good night. Sweet mercy. Okay, that's a lot of damage, guys. A lot of damage. All right, let's bring you here. Let's do this nice knockback attack. 16 damage to 2 guys, as well as armoring up for 6. Oh, he's going for Gleda. And he's going to do the double attack. Wow, we just got wrecked. Okay. So loan, if I want to loan him, okay. If I want to armor him up and loan. I'm not really sure what, okay. Let's wait for them to gather around and attack Thorn before we, no. We'll bring Ramlin up. Let's do it. Alright. Buff you. Buff your armor. And then we will buff your attack after that. There we go. I think we should be okay. We should survive. Nope, they're going for Ramlin. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Alright, hold on. So you can do 9 damage and 20 damage to health and energy. This would kill you, so that's not good. So 10 damage here. That will also kill you. So I can only deal 10 damage. That'll kill you. Wow. Neither of you can actually kill this guy. So let's do this. We're going to bring Andra over here to help with this guy. So we'll push him back, and then we can use Gleda to kill this guy. And Gleda then will get some health back from the kill. Yeah, Ramlin's in a rough spot. A really, really rough spot. So let's do this. Can't attack him. Should kill this guy. You know what? Let's get Gleda out of the way. Let's just go ahead and do this normal attack with her. There we go. Get her a kill. And yeah, Ramlin's, oh man, Ramlin's in a rough spot. Yeah, he's dead. Dang it. Sorry, Ramlin. I was a little too aggressive with you. I'll admit that. My bad. Alright. Let's just get you in a position. Can you be hit? No, I don't think so. Nope, you can't. Okay. So I don't have to use defense just yet. Let's work on your energy first. Ping that down. Alright, so his energy is almost gone. Good stuff. Okay, so the most dangerous person here is probably... Well, you know, I can just take out this guy right here. Let's do that. So we'll defense up. And then we'll do a nice throwback shot right here. Kill this Ents. Bada bing, bada boom. Spread the armor around a little bit. Ooh. That's not good. Okay, we want to keep Thorn where he's at, doing his thing. Gleda can't reach anybody. You can do a shot on him. Let's do that. Let's move Andra over. Do a nice little defense. And then we will do a regular quick shot. Take out his energy, reduce his attack by 1. Alright. I think it's time for us to take out Mr. Buffman. Let's prevent him from buffing the soldiers anymore. Not my best battle, but... Oh boy. Okay, yeah. Not my best battle, but we'll make do. Okay. Move Brett up. Defense him up. And then a nice little shot here. Take out the rest of his energy and deal 12 damage. Not too shabby. Ooh, ouch. You still can't reach anybody. You. All right, Thorn. Let's have you push this guy back. Probably still gonna. Oh no. You went for me. Okay. Nice. Counterattack and kill. Let's offer up Glada as a potential cover damage split. Let's do damage split. Okay, there we go. Passing around some more armor. Nice, I like that. Yeah, they're going for Foshta here. She's in a rough spot. I think that the thing that we're going to have to do is move you back, and then do a pushback shot. So that'll be some big damage. Push him back and reduce his attack. And prevent his ally from being able to hit you. Alright. Thorn will get himself a kill by attacking the enemy energy. And then this guy will probably do an attack on Andra. Yep. And we will get Brett another kill. Brett will get the last hit on the enemy. Double damage on the energy. Bada bing. Bada boom. Another victory, ladies and gents. Unfortunately, Ramlin took an injury. Not ideal. I underestimated their ability. I underestimated their AI. That's just kind of how it happened. But hey, he still leveled up. That's good. I like that. All right. So let's all right, we got 145 Strixes. I'm wondering if and when we should do a heal. But let's go ahead and do some level up first. All right, Flit. Not using you a whole ton, but upgrade your shot. Let's do the final upgrade for your sharpshooter skill. Ramlin, +2 walking, -2 energy. Let's increase the armor that you give out, and then of course we've got Andra. You know what? Let's upgrade your throwback shot. And we could heal the party for 27 Strixes. I feel like we don't need it right now. I think that we can survive without it. Let's talk to Andra, and then we'll continue on our way for this episode. Oh, sorry, Sparks. Forgot, guys. Are you Andra or Foshta? I keep thinking, what if you swapped your ribbons? We don't swap ribbons. We're too afraid of forgetting who's who. This way I wake up, I know I'm Andra. Huh. How do you tell each other apart? Well, bathing. Wow. I guess that was a little forward, wasn't it? Foshta has a... Oh, my goodness. They've got moles. That's how they are able to tell. I prefer looking at the ribbons. Ribbons can be tied around different parts. We can... Wow. Jeez. Only one woman could say... Jeez. This got... Oh, my gosh. This got crazy real fast. How do you know... Who taught... Do you even know who taught Leaky how to fence? Taught her to strike... And who took that... Who took Bran? Bran's... What? Okay, looks like you have some experience with monastery life. I got plastered. I don't want a second helping. Why do you care? Just curiosity. I heard terrible rumors about your monastery. Is it true they torture maidens to death there? Things happen, but you can't learn the truth. The king of Radona makes inspections but finds no evidence. They won't dig up the unmarked graves unless under the walls anyways. Who named you Andra? They gave it to me at the monastery. They pulled the scrap with the name Andra from a basket, and she became Andra. Okay. Got lucky with names. Who's older, you or Foshta? I don't have anyone to ask. She says she's the older one. If you want finesse and rage, then here I am. We're both mad. Possible Andra. I'm older than both of you. Double your age even. Alright, enough sweet talk. Where are you gonna go? I want to take a piss. Do you want to escort me? Can you even trust me to do that? You'll do fine without a guide. Alright. Let's, we'll leave Helm for later. Let's continue our journey. We got the Robber's Track or the Poacher's Path. We are going to Frigga, so the Robber's Track seems to be the faster way to go. So let's go the faster way. Potentially more battles too. You approach an old stone bridge over a narrow river with boggy swamp banks. Fat guard stands beside the pole and blocks your way. Passage is 10 gold coins, he says, for bridge repairs. If you don't, you're welcome to wait across. Maybe you'll make it. If you're trying anything funny, I'll call the watch, so behave. You look at the guard's armor and see no sigils, watch colors or markings. You should pay him or even talk to him. All the money he collects surely makes him fatter instead of being put to good use. Talk to him. Allow me to ask, soldier. Who ordered you to guard this 200-year-old bridge? I'd love to see the documents. What's your name? What's the name of your commander? Do you even know why you're out? My commander wouldn't have me answer to every passerby or show my papers to everyone who asks. If you don't like it, you're welcome to wade across the swamp. I'm not calling your concern who appointed me. Either pay or leave, or I'm calling the watch. Or you can piss off. You know what? Break the pole. The guard sputters, trying to get up from the dirt and mud. Being overweight doesn't help. Your companions can't help but laughing at the fat man who keeps falling in the mud. The poor fellow's persistent, says everyone, crying in tears of laughter. When you give the order to move on, everyone's in high spirits. Well, there we go. We increased our morale by making someone else's life miserable. Alright, let's continue on the Woodland Bastion. To the Woodland Bastion, that is. I'm not sure what this thing is here. While you set up camp throughout the day, Brett notices several men approaching. Immediately recognize them as Gels. You are alarmed to see Highlanders in this part. You order your companions to prepare for battle just in case. One of the Gels approaches the camp. Hey, you Buchanan schmucks. The name is Jarnhan. I'm the leader of this merry bunch. Seems like our number are even, but my men are actual warriors. You're no match for them. Pay up, be it gold or strictures, or you die. Try to scare them away. You say mine are no match for yours. You seem brazenly sure of your men's superiority. I've met braggarts like you before, during campaigns in Palian Islands, for example. I've heard stories about you in that campaign, though my enemies were the one winning the britches. Alright, you are the gift. Alright, so he's... Oh, sorry. I forgot. Let's get back into it. Alright, I think we're still okay even with a couple injuries. So let's get to it. Sparks are on. Alright, so we are somewhat surrounded. We've got throwers on the side angles. Main big bad dude here in the front. So let's do this. We're going to do our average tactic. We're going to take... We'll take Thorn right up here on the side. And then we will have Ramlin support him. And then we're just going to ignore these guys up here. And we'll have Gleda here. Here. Andra and Foshta on the sides with Brett supporting in the back. Alright. So these guys power up every time one of their own dies. So we kind of want to... Okay, so a little damage to him. Alright, so Brett got the power up on the attack. So like I was saying, since they get powered up when one of their own dies, we want to kind of avoid killing them. Strangely enough. We just want to weaken them. Weaken them and then kill them all in quick succession. Alright, so let's do... Alright, so we'll kill one. We're going to kill one, weaken another, and knock the big bad guy with a double sword away from our party. So this guy's basically useless. Which is what I like to see. Let's bring Gleda over this way. All damage is dealt to health. That's fine. We'll bring Ramlin to buff her next. So So we could just straight up kill this guy if we wanted to. But let's not do that. Let's just weaken him. Boom. There we go. He's probably going to do a nice little... Yep, nice little attack. That's fine. I'm fine with that. And then... bring Ramlin over here to... defense up. Glada. And then we'll also do a loan to Glada to increase her attack. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, so these guys, don't really care about these guys. He actually walked pretty far. I say I don't care about them, but in reality, I want to make sure that they don't do any damage. So let's... yeah, we can send... We'll send Andra back, and she can do a nice little throwback shot. She's going to kill him either way. Let's take out all of his energy. Reduce his attack. We'll do that. Yeah, so the idea is basically that we're going to weaken them all to the point where we can just boom, 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 take them all out in quick succession. And I think that... moving you there... No, I want to move you here, actually. You can attack this guy. Throwback shot will... yeah, perfect. Knock him back, reduce his attack, and his energy is completely gone. So he's going to attack Andra. That's fine. I think that it's time... okay. So, ooh, dang. Andra might... 10 damage. Andra could get hit pretty hard this turn. So I think it's time... okay, so we'll use Brett to weaken this guy quite a bit. There we go. Perfect. And then next round is when we start eliminating everybody. So we'll take them out in quick succession again. Is he going for... nope. Yep, that's what I thought. Going for Andra. Yep, big swing, big hit. Okay, so time for us to start taking out the enemy. Let's do this. Let's do a spirit armor on Andra. She's in a rough spot right now. I think everybody else is fine. Yep, you're fine. Okay, so let's start with people that are most dangerous. So we'll do this. 12 damage. He's definitely the most dangerous. So let's target him. I don't think this will kill him. No. Alright, there we go. So we'll get a little bit of health back from the kill. But this is where we... the term... I guess the term that I'm best familiar with is like with like card games, where it's kind of like basically flipping the table. Where this is basically where we kind of flip the switch and say this is the turn that we're just going to wreck everybody. Let's... Ramlin, let's just go ahead and take out this guy, since he probably has the most health. The most health of anyone who's in reach, that is. Okay, that's fine. This guy, can we take him out? 20 damage, yes we can. Alright, so Andra gets the kill. She'll be safe and sound well over here. So yeah, we're flipping the switch, we're flipping the table, and we're going to just wreck some faces here. Alright. Well, let's defense you up first, of course. And then throwback shot. Take out the opponent. He is probably going to attack Glada. Glada can get an easy kill on him next turn, and then Thorn will get a kill on this guy. There we are. That is a much more well executed battle on my part, I will say. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. The Mad Thorn strikes again. Team, well done. You guys rock. Alright. Another victorious battle for us. Let's see who levels up. Got some Strixes, got some gold, vampirism. And Foshta, Thorn, and Glada all level up. Nice. Alright, so since we got a level up to do, let's go ahead and do that. We'll talk to Helm, and then we'll wrap up the episode from there. Alright, Thorn levels up. I just... You know what, let's... let's do one final upgrade on his anger, so that way his anger is really, really good. He's got some really good anger, that one. Let's just do that. +3 energy to cover, +5 energy overall, +2 damage on her regular attack skill. That could be pretty good. You know what? I like that. Let's just start buffing her regular damage. Foshta. Alright, +1 to walking, +2 damage to quick shot, -1 attack on mutilation. Let's just start stacking damage on these guys. Additional damage on quick shot. Should be good. Alright. Let's back out here. Talk to Helm. Why are you eyeing me? Spit it out already, I say. Oh, sorry. I forgot. This guy's got a southern accent. Alright. You are right. Maybe we'll all drop dead soon. Let's have a talk while I'm still alive. Isn't it a bit early to prepare for death? Truth be told, I'm still amazed I'm stayed alive for so long. We've been face to face with the enemy so many times, there's been many more to come. Still more to come. Hope you won't regret letting me into the squad. I've got nothing to regret, and I don't understand why you need to go west. You won't earn any coin following me, you won't become a commander. Could have waited for the war to reach the edge of the wasteland, you know? You want to tell me something? We shared a boat back in the Battle of the Southern Isles. I was still a kid, scared out of my wits. Fell out of the bottom of the boat like a coward. You should have executed me, but punched me instead. My nose is still a bit bent. You made me take a sword and fight, and then you fought alongside me. You saved me, Thorn. Now I remember you. You weren't nearly as huge, though. As for that day, if we executed everyone showing fear, there'd be no one left. Are you worried about something? I don't think my ending up in your squad is pure happenstance. Look around. There's not a single random person here. That hag, the one I told you about, she thought everything through. She's the one who gathered your squad for you. Think about it. Think about it. Bonus points if in the comments you know that reference. Can't deny thinking about it a lot about predestination, and why would anyone have any use for us? Still, not much time left to wonder. Soon we'll be served at the table and finally see who's trying to gobble us up. I'm not much of a fan of idle chatter. Well, I may not talk much, but if I don't say all I have to say before I kick the bucket, I won't even leave a single memory behind. Nary an echo. Well, you've shared your tale, and I remember you. Now, I won't ever forget. Still, what will become of your story if my life ended tomorrow? I don't believe there's an end to life, Thorn. Not because I fear heresy, or the posthumous retribution the temple servants preached about. I just don't. We're about to find an answer for ourselves, Helm. We see the end with our own eyes. That I'm sure of. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to wrap it up for this episode. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. Check out some of the other series on the channel. And if you have anything to say, leave a comment down below. I love interacting with you guys. Leave a comment down below if you have anything to say, especially if you get that reference, that think about it reference. So I'd love to see if anybody knows that. Anyways, thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you again soon here on AP Games.